My name is Jeff Meese. I'm the co-founder and CEO of One World Enterprises in Bloomington, Indiana. We're Pizza X, Lenny's, the Bloomington Brewing Company, One World Catering and Events, and Lush Farm. So let me describe the Pizza X company a little bit. We started in 1982. The company is owned by myself and Lenny Bush. Lenny is actually my ex-wife and the namesake of Lenny's Restaurant, but we continue a business partnership, a great partnership that we've had for many, many years. Pizza X employs about 100 people company-wide during the school year. Most of those are part-time. We drop off quite a bit during the summertime. But the nice thing is that most of the staff that leaves have intended to leave anyway, to go home for the summer. So our ebb and flow of our business also tends to match the ebb and flow of our staff, which is nice. That operating a business in a college town environment, I think is a very enjoyable place to do business because we do have that seasonal swing. We can bust our butts, in August and September and get a little break in over Christmas break, and then when students come back, hit it hard again. And then we've got a nice kind of slow summer to recharge, do some fix-it projects, get the business ready to go again when school starts. So it's a nice cycle. Pizza X operates in Bloomington, Indiana. We have 5 locations in Bloomington proper, and we also have 1 location in Ellisville, which is a small community about 6 miles northwest of Bloomington. Many people eat pizza very regularly. It's rare to find somebody who doesn't eat pizza at all. So we kind of think of the whole community as our market, not just students, but also families. Businesses on break will sometimes get pizza. So in the food business, I think it's often the case that you're selling your product to anybody who likes your product, and pizza is a well-loved commodity. We have many competitors in Bloomington. There are national chains. There's other local pizza operations. Some that deliver and some that are dine-in and carry-out only. We have always focused on delivery at Pizza X. My background, when I was a freshman at IU, I got a job working for Domino's Pizza, and that's really where I learned, where I got excited about the possibility of doing a local pizza business that used some of these very strong systems that you find in chain restaurants. Chain restaurants get big mainly because they have strong systems, not because their food's better. If a local operator can take a focus on food quality, but also learn from the chains in terms of how they systematize their business, I think that's a great marriage in order to be able to create a very well-run and sustainable local business. And that's really what we've done with Pizza X. We have, for the last 20 years, had a person on staff in our organization whose job it is only to deal with public relations and marketing and community service. We do a lot, sort of puts it mildly. It seems like we're involved in just about every campus event and many of the Bloomington events in one way or another. The more you do, the more people look to you to call, for support. That has been, for the history of our organization, something that we wanted to focus on. We believe in community-based marketing and grassroots level marketing and connecting with our community, because we feel like that's the best way, being a small business and being a local business, that we can drive our market share. Pizza X has extremely high market share in the Bloomington community. I think it's rare to go to any city anywhere in the United States and find that the dominant player in the pizza market is a local guy, and that there's no question that that's the case in Bloomington. And we're proud of that, and we feel very blessed that we've been able to accomplish that. We measure our market share about once a month, once every 2 months during the summertime. We go out and buy pizza at our competitors, and we're able to calculate how much business they've done over a period of time. And then we measure how much business we've done over that same period and kind of estimate not a market share per se, but a share within that basket of who we consider our primary competitors. And that's a good benchmark. If our sales are up or down, that can be caused by economic considerations or maybe a change in IU's football schedule or any number of things. But our market share is something that we pay close attention to, because if our market share is growing, then only two things can be happening. Either our competitors are getting worse or we're getting better. And hopefully it's a little of both. But market share ends up being a real critical thing for us to watch. If our market share is dropping, maybe our competitors are getting better. We can't do anything about that. We've got to figure out what we need to do to get our market share going again. And we find that in those rare cases when our market share does drop a little bit, that we really step up and figure out what's going on. So that's a real important focus for us.